Well, hello there, chums. Tis I, Captain Steve, and today I'm going to be playing a bit of No Man's Sky. I've changed around my studio a little. Well, when I say my studio, not all this clobber behind me, but actually on OBS. So I'm doing a little bit of testing. Let's get the old light on. There we go. Now there is light. Awesome. Righto, so I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky. I'm going to be running the Quicksilver mission. This is mainly just to test out my new sort of little... I've got some transitions going on. So when I hit up this, you should see a little mini animation for a second or two. Sweet, that seems to all work well. And now I'm up there and there's sort of like little roundy thing. Nice. And the live chat's right below me just here. So it's more sort of just doing some testing, people. But yeah, I figured I might as well just run the Quicksilver mission. Oh, let's just position this camera a bit better. Oh, hold on. Yeah, go that way. That's it. That's a bit more centralised, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, so here we are. Pyramid plan. Quit. And No Man's Sky. I might even try this with Elden Ring just to see whether it covers the screen nicely. So we'll jump into No Man's Sky first. We'll have a little bit of a butcher's inside No Man's Sky. Now what I want to do is check how long the not the weekend mission, but the expedition. How much longer the expedition is running for. Is my actual mic okay? Let's see. Yep, that seems to be going nicely. Hello there, Wolfie. Wolfie, I've done a new screen layout. I hope you're liking the new screen layout. Yeah, let us know your thoughts. That'd be sweet to hear. Right, so here we go. Let's go. Oh, let's go into new game first. And let's see how long we've got left to do the expedition. It says expedition is complete. Okay, righto. So I guess you can't run it now. If you want to run it, you're a little bit too late. Right, so I'm going to jump into creative mode. And I'm going to run the weekend mission in creative mode, get some Quicksilver so I can unlock the chair and the plant pot. The plant pot that's coming soon. Be pretty nice. Awesome, awesome. Coolio. Oh, my chat box is slightly squiffy. Let's move the... Oh, fudge and heck. Okay, chat box. Where are you, chat box? There it is there. So what's it doing there? What's this one? Okay, well that's supposed to... That's my chat box right there. Right, fine. Squish that down into there. Or have I got two chat boxes? I think I've got two chat boxes going on, haven't I? Yes, I have. Ah! Darn it! Okay, let's get rid of that one then. Yeah. This one here, I need to move that up a couple of layers. There we are. Fixed! Aha! Nice. Where's my alert box? There's the alert box. The alert box can stay there. That's cool. In fact, I'll put it down next to this. Put it next to my head. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. There we go. That's looking pretty darn freaking epic. Okay, who else have we got in the house? Radion. Well, hello there, Radion. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Captain and Chat. Says Gecko GT. Well, hello there, Gecko. We've also got Star Sailor in the house. Hello there, all. Thanking you. It closed yesterday. Well, for me at least. Right, okay. Well, I suppose our saves are probably going to convert tomorrow, I'd imagine. Yeah. It is interesting then, isn't it? So they did say, you know, updates will come every 6 to 8 weeks or whatever. So there's a good chance. There's a good chance we might get another expedition. But I'd imagine if we were to get another expedition, they would have already updated the depots over on Steam, and I haven't seen that happen. So, yeah, bit of an oddity. So we'll see what happens, but I think it might be a couple more weeks before we learn of anything new coming into the verse. So I'm watching the Steam depots. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. I mean, Sean Murray has been quite active on the old Twitterverse, hasn't he, though? But he hasn't done anything that's been really suspicious or dropped any sort of emote or any sort of anything that might be considered as some sort of cryptic clue. So, yeah, who knows? Hello, my friends. Well, hello there, hello. Yeah. Hi, Captain Steve of the Steves. Well, thank you, Radion. Holy Fook in the house. Nice hat. Thank you, Holy Fook. Yes, this one's a little red, white and black number. I have got my other one just here. There's my other one. This one's actually made by Barbara, which is a really snazzy make. This one is... I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest. There's the logo. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, a little coat of arms in the middle there. It has got some text on there, but you know what? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Yeah, need a magnifying glass into that little thing. But yeah, I thought it just matched my logo colours a bit better. You know, red, white and black. Very snaz. Cool. Anyhow, So we're heading down. We're going to go be getting these ancient bones. And yeah, I dug all these up the other day on my actual normal save. But I figured I'd do a little bit of testing. Because like I say, I've got these little transitions going on now, people. So if I was to jump back over to here for a second. Boom. Yeah, look, there's a little animation in between. And now I'm over here. Ah, pretty darn snaz, huh? So that's my little transition. Let's transition back again. So I made that. I made that using Flash, and I converted it to an MOV file. So there we go. Go back again. Pow! Love it. That's pretty darn sweet, isn't it? So yeah, I've got my own little custom transition made by Noir. Yeah, I'm quite proud of myself. I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Apparently I reverted a message, a bit odd. March 4th was the last public branch update. Thank you, nice one. Okay, well yeah, we've got a little while then I said. Well, they say 6 to 8 weeks, so it might be this time next month, mightn't it? If you go by their own sort of time sort of lines that they gave us. So yeah, who knows. I'm not overly keen on this weekend missions planet. One, because of all these giant sorts of floras that we've got everywhere. Wolfie got stuck in one of these. I had to free him. It was quite good fun. If you watch back my normal save that we did at the weekend, it was quite funny. Andy, 1998. Good morning, Captain. Well, good morning there to you too. It's actually 4 of the PMs over here in the UK. I know that other parts of the world, time zones differ. Righto, so let's have a little snazz around. And we've got our phone's first bone marker over yonder hill. 767 U's. Okay, well, I'm on my way. Let's go and get these 12 bones while we just chat amongst ourselves, people. Yeah, I've got all the little tickers and stuff. So yeah, do you like this being like how it is here? I mean, I've put it in a window like this, mainly so I can keep the aspect ratio correct. But also, so we can see the live updates, we can see who's been dropping stuff in, you know, down in the bottom left corner there, you've got the latest channel thanks, you've got the little ticker. I figured that's better than obscuring the actual screen at all, and I figured the way that I've set it up, this should work, I'm hoping, with No Man's Sky and with the likes of, you know, Elden Ring and stuff. So I'm hoping it's going to be quite versatile. I'll hit up Elden Ring in a bit and we'll see how it looks on Elden Ring. Make sure I haven't covered up any of the energy bars or any of the screen or the maps or whatever. But I think this is going to work. You see where the text, it just comes shy of the actual notifications in the bottom right hand corner. So I don't think I'm obscuring anything inside of the No Man's Sky window. I did some print screens to make sure I wasn't covering up like my ammo counter and stuff like that. Because I find that it doesn't matter where you put your frickin' camera and your overlays, depending on game to game, you're going to cover something. So this, I think, just encroaches slightly. I don't think people are going to mind me playing in a window, to be fair, are they? I hope not, anyway. Yeah, let us know how you feel about it. I mean, I know if I was watching it, it wouldn't bother me too much, so... Okay. Well, it's telling me to go over that way somewhere. Nearest burial site. Oh, I'm on it. I'm freaking on it. I'm on it like Sonic. There we go. We'll have that. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a rarity one. The skull of this collection of bones would boast an unusual number of eye sockets. Lovely. An optician's dream. Okay, let's go this way then. Sweet. And we're off. Pow! We're into the air. Awesome hat, Captain. Well, thank you very much. Fancy transitions, Cap. Well, thank you again. This is great. If you get stuck, Captain, I'll return the favour. Nice one, Morphe. Thanking you. The giant bulb flowers. Don't mind at all, Captain. Cool. Looks pretty good. Oh, nice. Brilliant. I'm glad people are liking this sort of setup because I did have my podcast setup, which is this one. Let me just jump over to that one. So it looks a bit like that. That's my podcast one, and this is my PC capture screen there. So it's a little bit different for podcast from PC gaming, but it's similar. It's similar. Yeah, I quite like it in the way it is here for the gaming. And we'll head back over here. Let's go to the natural burial side. Coolio. Nearly there. Nearly there. So yeah, that's what I was working on this morning, is that little sneaky transition frame. And then I'd done the new template for my stream. That's taken me most of the morning. And I haven't actually done any pre-recorded footage on Elden Ring or this. I'm on a really hard boss at the moment on Elden Ring that I'm going to be trying to kill again on Monday, tomorrow. So I just wanted to make sure I had everything okay for that. And yeah, so I figured, well, I might as well play a bit of No Man's Sky. I am missing playing No Man's Sky, people. It is my favourite game of all blinking time. I just really wish that there was more for people to do that have done everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the Sentinel update was going to bring us like a separate dimension where you go into, maybe the void or whatever, where Ariadne went, whether there's corrupted sentinels in there or whether there's a new alien threat or something. Just anything that, you need S-classed items to actually go into and do. And it's a choice. You can go there if you want, get a bit more Quicksilver or something. I don't know what the rewards could be. I mean, if it was myself, I would like to add in some super rare modules, like maybe flamethrowers, guided missiles for ships, and all sorts of other stuff that you can use in that dimension to make your time a little bit easier. Like when you play World of Warcraft and you hit like level 40, and the game sort of shifts and changes and it becomes more about guilds and running things in teams. I would like to think that No Man's Sky could do something similar. So after you've actually done all the story progression, there's something else that opens up. Maybe you can help defeat the corruption of the Atlas, the 1616, rather than just having to reset the simulation. Maybe you could combat the virus to give the Atlas more time, That sort of thing. There's so many different directions that Hello Games could go with this, so that's kind of my hopes. I did do a wish list for 2022. None of that wish list has come true as yet, but we can only but hope, I suppose. I mean, that wish list video I sent over to Hello Games, they say they listen to the community. I mean, I'm just one voice amongst the community, but it would be nice if, I suppose Hello Games can see how many people have watched it, how many people have liked the video. So all I would encourage people to do is, if you've got some free time, is maybe go through my ideas playlist, if you haven't already. Any of the ideas inside that playlist that you really like, maybe pick it up, submit it back to the Zendesk, or hit a like on it, or share it, or something on social medias. If there's an idea in that playlist that you really like, stick it on Twitter or something, or Reddit, or wherever, whatever social spaces you use. Try and get it sort of, I don't know, trending or something, whatever the new terminologies are. Was it viral? It sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Especially in the world of COVID. Cool. Awesome transition, Captain. Well, thanks. Thank you very much. The planet is your channel colours. Oh, it is! Well spotted. I didn't even notice. Nice one. Just give us an ending to the weekend mission. Yeah, it would be nice to have new weekend missions, or it'd be nice to have the same sort of story elements that we had once before. So going back to the summers of, 2019, we actually had little snippets of lore and things that we were working towards with inside of the weekend missions. And although that it was a little bit of lore, then a fetch quest, and then a little bit more lore, it kind of felt more rewarding than this, because this is just sort of you're running normal missions but with just a little bit of an extra Quicksilver drop at the end of it. So yeah, I used to moan that the previous weekend missions used to just be a fetch quest, but I miss them now that they're gone. But us English chappies, if we're not moaning about something, we're not 100% happy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess Australians call us the whinging Poms, and I can see why. We do like to whinge. I think it's in our blood. Alright, let's go! As well as loving cups of tea. In fact, talking of which, I've just had a bacon sandwich. And I didn't have a cup of tea. I'm going to have a cup of tea and wet my whistle as soon as I finish on this. Right, well, let's go and grab this last buried sort of bone. I'm going to go turn in this Quicksilver and turn in the reward and get my Quicksilver. Lovely. And then I might hit on up Elden Ring and just have a look to see how it looks. I'm not going to play it for long. I might show you some of the prettier places in Elden Ring and show you can adventure and enjoy Elden Ring. You don't have to. Okay, right, so here we go. Okay, I think I've got to do that in my ship, haven't I? Yeah, you don't have to be a complete ninja to survive in Elden Ring, or you don't have to go around killing stuff to actually enjoy Elden Ring. Depends what you want to do. It's a bit like this, to be honest. It's pretty good. No worries, Captain. Team sounds very good about now. Heck yes. I loved those weekend missions. I didn't. You know what I mean? I used to moan about them every now and again because some of them were a little bit samey, but nothing like what they are now. Yeah, it'd be a nice relief to have them back. It really would. The Wandering One. Next updates are alien factions and battles against other aliens. Maybe a virus from the Atlas that corrupts systems and their inhabitants. Well, the Wandering One, we have had quite a lot of what I would call void creep coming into the iteration for quite some time now. It's like the abandoned stations that you get in space now. You know, they weren't there before. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? Yeah, let's go back into here. I've got to go to a mission logo. Oh, fudging heck. I can't see shite amongst all of this clobber. Okay, L3, that's what I was doing. Yeah, so we've got abandoned stations now. They weren't there before. The only thing we had was the abandoned buildings that had sliming. Now we've got like these derelict freighters. We've got abandoned stations. We've got a whole abandoned system. So you can even go to trading posts that have got slime on or there's no sort of occupants and things. It's freaking mental. And we've also got infested planets now as well. Oh, where'd that bloody marker go? Alright, let's fly away from the planet so we can see things and then I'll fly back down. Annoying. Okay. Oh, it's moved on to a blanking another planet. Handy, because the other one was just covered in freaking... I wish we could filter out comms balls and base markers. I really do. That'd be cool. Tears in our blood. I guess it is. Wait, No Man's Sky Coop. I love those weekend. Yes, heck yes. I want an update to put wind power, hydropower to power our bases and give us some new places to play around with for technology bases. You know what, No Man's Sky Coop? I actually did a video where I made my own sort of mock-ups of wind generators and things like that for base parts. It was freaking eons ago. You'll probably find it in my top ideas playlist somewhere in there. But yeah, I'd put that out there too, because that would be nice. Because at the moment you get the electromagnetic hotspot. You kind of feel restricted in where you want to build or can build because of power. And solar power doesn't really cut it, because at night, you know, you need swaves of the freaking solar panels to charge your batteries long enough, don't you? A bit mental, to be honest. I do like the power options, but we need more power options. Like you said, wind and hydro would be great, and even in lightning rods. Especially then, people would be more encouraged to go and play on extreme worlds, wouldn't they? You know what I mean? Right, there's loads of comms balls here. Let's jump on out. Let's turn that in. You got a bit of story line every weekend. Bring them back. Heck yes, I totally agree. I mean, that was my favourite thing about the Sentinel update. The Sentinel update brought us a load of new lore, which I thought was freaking awesome. You see, if they did bring in another sub-universe, like a sub-dimension that you can go into to try and cure the infestation or whatever, I think that'll work quite nicely, because then Hello Games could do whatever they liked with that sort of universe. They don't have to really worry about, you know, the actual community. They can do whatever they wish. So it looks like there are a lot of people running these weekend missions. I usually run them as soon as they drop. But, you know, I'm in creative mode right now, and look how many comms balls are here. People are playing the weekend missions. People are still enjoying them. And I kind of forget about that sometimes. I guess because I've done them so often that, you know, I kind of think, oh, is anybody actually running them? And because I run them as soon as they drop, I don't get to see all this lovely stuff. So it's kind of nice to rerun this mission on a Sunday. You know what? I might make this a more of a regular thing. Just on my creative save, just rerun the weekend mission, have a look at the comms balls. That's maybe I should have spent a bit longer there and went round the comms balls and had a little bit of a read, you know? Maybe I'll do this next Sunday and spend a bit more time taking a look at what people have done. Maybe visit some of the bases people have built, because this is creative mode, so maybe they might have built something pretty darn freaking epic. So yeah, I'll do that next week. Next week, we run in the Quicksilver weekend missions. But yeah, it would just be any time on a Sunday. I'm not going to commit to a time, just in case I go visit my parents or something and I don't get back till a little late. But yeah, I'll do this next weekend. Awesome. So complete mission. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. 1,200 Quicksilver for me. And what are we working towards at the moment, people? We're working towards a plant pot and a chair. For those that haven't seen the plant pot and the chair, I will show you at the Quicksilver Merchant. And here we go. So we're slowly unlocking the plant pot at the moment, I believe, at tier 1. Yes, we are. So this has got a slight sort of light hue about it, so it lights up whatever you stand in there, so it's nice for showing off your favourite plants. And then you've also got the classic chair. When I say about it showing off your favourite plants, it's not one that you can sort of grow stuff in, you know, like catnip or whatever. It's mainly for the fixed plants, you know, the little shrubberies and stuff. But the classic chair looks quite nice. Looks like it belongs straight in the Millennium Falcon a little, doesn't it? It's pretty darn sweet. So yeah, nice. Awesome. That's what we're working towards at the moment. Let's go jump in my ship, out of my ship, bank that Quicksilver. Then I'm just going to jump into Elden Ring quickly and just see if this screen setup looks okay with Elden Ring. And then I think I'll probably be calling it a day. So let's jump in my ship, out of my ship. So when it comes to my speculation for the next update, I seriously think that they're not going to put out anything massively game-changing until the Switch iteration is in. That's my thoughts and feelings on it, to be honest. Probably not what people want to hear, but I think we might get another expedition. And I think it's going to happen roughly after we've unlocked Tier 1 over on the Quicksilver Merchant. Because after this Quicksilver stuff... No, sorry, buddy. I'm about to end off, mate. But yeah, after this Quicksilver stuff, there's nothing else inside of Iteration at the moment. So yeah, it's one of those. Let's close that then. Let's just hit on up Elden Ring. Yeah, they need to put more Quicksilver items in. So I think when they put in the more Quicksilver items, they will probably stick in another expedition. Yeah, my thoughts and feelings on the expedition is maybe it's about setting down roots on a planet and maybe not moving too far off. It's like the weaker mission planet that was just on there, covered in base markers, covered in comms balls. I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit of that for the next expedition. That's just my sort of gut feeling anyway. I haven't really got much to base that on. Right, okay, let's go into Elden Ring. Let's have a look how this looks. Make sure I'm not covering up anything on Elden Ring. I did try with a screenshot. It didn't look like I was encroaching on much. But the area that I'm finding hard not to encroach on, which I'll show you in a second, I'll bring it up on screen, is the UI, so your stats screen. That's the bit that's a little bit of a worry. You see my live chat, it's just above where my runes are, so that's pretty cool. Oh fudge, I didn't mean to interact with that. And also before I had my photo over on the far side of the screen. You see where this menu is over here? I had my live chat there and I had my camera there, and people couldn't see what was in here, so they couldn't see whether I had the Great Runes option and stuff. So yeah, I think that's helped massively. Let's come out of there. Let's go into stats. This is the stats screen. And you can see here, my camera and also the live chat is right up against the far edge to the right-hand side. So it's not covering any of the numbers. So I think I've got everything where I need it to be. I think we're good. I'm not infringing into that area of space is what I'm getting at. So that's cool. Awesome. I will show you where I go to level up. Shall I? Because I'm quite a high level now, as you probably noticed from that stats screen. But if I zoom out, the area I go to is over here at this little ledge. People probably know about this little ledge. I did a video how I got here, but I've gone from... You can go up levels really quickly here. I mean, where's my stats again? So I'm now level 171. Let's see if we can get up to 172. So all I do is I get my wand out. Yeah, my magic wand, people. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to hit him with these rocks. Take that, birdie man, bird. Okay, you watch down in the bottom right-hand corner. He's going to run off that cliff, die. There he goes. And I'm just going to get 11,000 odd runes for nothing. Well, 13,000. The reason I'm actually getting 13,000 rather than 11 is I've got this installed, which gives me a little bit extra. Oh, where'd it go? Damn it. Okay. Gives you a little bit extra. Switch display, there we go. Golden Scarab gives you more runes obtained. So I think it's like it's a small amount. I can't work out math. Right, let's head on over here. And then all I do is I go over to see these little guys. I just raise my wand in here, this one, and slap my big trident into the sky, kill all them, and get an additional 9,000 runes. Then I just run back to my little campsite up there, rest for a second, and it resets them all. Pretty nice. Yeah, I was saying about chilling out here, you know, in front of this rock that's just all covered in freaking blood. Bit of a gruesome looking game, but you know what? It's actually a beautiful game as well at the same time. It's an unusual one. It's not normally my normal sort of thing that I would go for, to be honest, but you know what? I really, really like Elden Ring. It's actually surprised me how much. I mean, I did get the, Demon Souls on my PlayStation 5 just because it had got nicer graphics, and I couldn't get on with that. It was too hard, and there's nothing you can do about it. If you hit a wall in that, you just have to get good by playing over and over again. In this one, if you run into a wall, you can just sort of go somewhere else, explore somewhere else, go level up for a while, do whatever. I mean, let's see how close I am to leveling up now. Let's see if I'm close to leveling up. Another 4,000 odd runes, so let's head on over this way, or 40,000, one or the other. I'm not very good with numbers, people. Until my bank account actually gets that high, I don't have any concept of that sort of number. You know what I mean? One day, hopefully, let's just hope. Sweet, and let's set up that. I think if my bank account ever did go up that high, one of the first things I'll probably buy is an Aptera. I really like the Aptera car. You don't know what an Aptera car is? It's a beautiful finish. Right, in fact, I could show you in a moment, couldn't I? Jump over to my podcast mode and I'll show you on podcast mode. Yeah, I could do that. Righto, let's head on over back over here. Let's see if we're nearly close. Dum, 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 dum. Can we level up? Level up. Oh, we're close. I think we just have to do that 2 more times, and I think we're ready to go up a level. So that's pretty darn sweet. Like this, pterodactyl of evilness. Ah, unlocked. Right, I'll have to throw some more. Die! How'd you like them? Now you can, if you're confident, it's just unlock from him and then leg it over here and just kill these guys anyhow. Hello, my little black-eyed saucered friends. Talking of black-eyed saucered friends, you know I do the Steve Talks videos on a Tuesday. I've got one lined up for this Tuesday, The Diary of Richard Admiral E. Byrd, which is going to be pretty darn sweet. If you haven't heard of that story before, it's a pretty darn cool one. But I was thinking maybe the week after, maybe doing Black-Eyed Kids, which is like an urban legend sort of phenomenon and mythy type thing that's happening. It's been happening for a number of years, but yeah, there's some pretty darn cool evidence floating about for this stuff on Tinterwebs. Or I was thinking about doing The Man from Tered, which is a pretty weird story. I might go into that one. Don't know. So I'm in 2 minds about doing either or at the moment. Let's see what we go with. Die! There we go. I think I've got enough runes now. I think I've got more than enough runes. Let's leg it over here. And I'll show you that Aptera in a moment. We jump over to my other podcasty type screen. Right, level up. And yeah, we can go up a level. What shall I stick it in? I'll put it in Vigor. There we are. And hopefully that's going to have me ready for my battle against the giant serpent on Monday. That's tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully you'll be joining me for that, even if you don't really like Elden Ring. It's a giant serpent that killed me a heck of a lot last week. So yeah, I'm probably going to die a heck of a lot this week as well. Okay, so let's go on to podcast mode. Weird. There we go. And what's the screen over here then? So let's have a look. See. Dum dum dum. Laptop screen. Let's try and turn that off a second. Nope. Dum dum dum. Pick up. Whoops. Right. Okay. Laptop screen. That's not showing the laptop screen. So let's see if we can get it to show the laptop screen. Properties. Oh, done. There we go. Sweet. All right, I'll show you the Aptera. YouTube's Aptera. This is the Aptera. It's a pretty darn freaking sweet car. 4 weeks ago. I haven't seen this one yet. Let's have a quick look at that.
Hi, I'm Quincy, and welcome to Aptera's Fact or Fiction. Every day we get hundreds of questions and comments from our curious customers. So along the way, we'll be looking at some of Aptera's biggest questions and misconceptions. Number 1, Aptera doesn't have enough space. While Aptera is only a 2-seater, it has 60% more storage than a Honda Accord and 20% more storage than a Prius. 25 cubic of cargo space, you can see that Aptera has enough room to fit a decent-sized grocery. And when you're ready for an adventure, Aptera can fit the gear for skiing, snowboarding, surfing, biking, or even a furry companion or 2. Number 2, Aptera is a motorcycle. Because Aptera has 3 wheels and is technically classified as an autocycle, many people wonder whether they'll have to wear a helmet or have a special license to drive Aptera. Vast majorities of states do not require a helmet, and most only require that you have a regular driver's license to drive. You can check your local laws for clarity. Aptera's classification as an autocycle also comes with a few potential bonuses, like full-time access to the HOV link, less expensive auto insurance, and more. Number 3, you won't be able to see Aptera's wheel covers while on the road, so we figured we'd get from the driver's seat. One of the most commonly raised questions we get from future solar electric vehicle drivers is about visibility while driving. One of our plans is to offer digital...
You see that sort of panel on the actual bonnet there, people? That's actually a solar cell. They've actually built the solar cells into the body of the vehicle, and just on solar power enough, just charging on solar panels, can normally give you a decent sort of trip range. It's pretty mental.
Rear view cameras instead of mirrors for increased visibility. This makes it possible for us to integrate solar cells into the rear hatch. It's exciting to see how many future Aptera owners have ordered the full package for up to 40 miles in bonus mileage a day to top off their electric charge. Number 4, Aptera is difficult to park. You'll find that at 88 inches wide, Aptera fits nicely into a standard size parking space, which usually runs about 180. And don't forget, our doors go up, not out.
I love the doors.
Number 5, you can't fit your favorite coffee or beverage through Aptera's windows. Many people are concerned that Aptera's split windows will not allow them to pick up their favorite coffee or go through the drive-thru. Rest assured, Aptera allows for even the largest size drink to fit through its window. But don't forget to bring your reusable cup. Now, let's get back to work. See you next time on Aptera's Myth Debunked.
Well, there we go. That was the Aptera, and I really want an Aptera. I've actually emailed them and saying, can I have an Aptera, please, to demo on my channel? They weren't too into giving me an Aptera. Sad times. But yeah, I would love one of those. If I could have any car in the world, that would be the car that I have right now. Mainly because it's just freaking awesome. You know, it's really cool looking, isn't it? It's like driving a freaking little plane on the road or something. That's really cool. We can't see the video cap. We can't see it. Oh fudge! You can't see it. We can't see the car. What? Oh fudge and heck. That sucks. All right, let me That's a bit weird. Let me turn off my PlayStation. 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. Turn off the PlayStation. And let's see if we can get it to work then. Right, there we go. There we go, people. Let's see if we can get it to work now. Podcast. Right, so that's this screen. Oh, so let's go back on laptop screen. Property. Want that one. Done. Okay, now can you see that? Now, hopefully you can. Let's go back over here then. Let's give that another... I'll just show you the actual blinking car, shall I? Here you go. So you've heard what she had to say.
While Aptera is only a 2-seater, it has 60% more storage than a Honda Accord and 20% more storage than a Prius.
Hopefully
with 25 cubic feet of cargo space, you can see that Aptera has enough room to fit a decent-sized grocery trip. And when you're ready for an adventure, Aptera can fit the gear for skiing, snowboarding, surfing, biking, or even a furry companion or two. Questions we get from future solar electric vehicle drivers is about visibility while driving. One of our plans is to offer digital rear view cameras instead of mirrors for increased visibility. This makes it possible for us to integrate solar cells into the rear hatch. It's exciting to see how many future Aptera owners have ordered the full solar package for up to 40 miles in bonus mileage a day to top off their electric charge. Number 4, Aptera is difficult to park. You'll find that at 88 inches wide, Aptera fits nicely into a standard size parking space, which usually runs about 108 inches wide. And don't forget, our doors go up, not out, making it much easier to park. Number 5, you can't fit your favorite coffee or beverage through Aptera's windows. Many people are concerned that Aptera's split windows will not...
There we go. We've heard everything that she had to say the first time around. Hopefully you could hear her, but just not see her, I'm hoping. But yeah, there we go. So that's the Aptera. What a fantastic car that is. But there we go. I was just sort of testing out all my screens, but that's pretty much me done for this weekend now. So tomorrow, Monday, is going to be Elden Ring. Tuesday is Captain Steve Talks, and I've got that Richard Admiral E. Bird diary video, which is pretty darn epic. That's pretty much the next 2 days, anyhow, over here. I think Zane might be going live today. Let's see if he's already live, shall we, people? Let's have a look, see if Zane is already streaming. I think it was going to be a bit later, but if he is, we could always raid him. Let's have a look, see if he's live. Zane, can't see anything scheduled. All right, well, let's go for No Man's Sky. Well, let's see if anybody's live right now, so shall we? Action Pants Gaming is live. Oh, I like Kev. This is Kev Dog. We're going to hit up Kev Dog. We can go and rave Kev Dog. All right, I'm just going to mute that for a second. Just want to grab his channel chat. And if I go over here, hit up that, jumping over there, I can give you a direct link. Come on, any second now. Live chat. Here we go. APG. Action Pants Gaming is a really good guy. He's a really nice guy. Really good base builder. fantastic community member. Go hit him up, say hello, wish him a happy weekend and all that lot. I'm just going to put a CPT Steve Raid into his chat. There we go. Boom. And I'll see you over there, people. I'll see you over there. And yeah, have a very good weekend. So here we go, ending off. There we go, ending soon.